Hello everyone! Welcome dito sa ating Native Man Math Tutorial wherein you can find free mathematics Tagalog tutorial. The lesson that we're going to discuss is under Term 1, Week 1 of the revised K-10 curriculum. For this video lesson, we are going to discuss the undefined terms in geometry. We have the point, line, and plane, and ray, line segment, and angles. Okay? So without further ado, let's begin. The learning competency of this lesson is illustrate and describe point, line, ray, line segment, angle, and plane using models and geometric. This is under term 1, week 1. And for the objectives, at the end of the session, you will be able to, number 1, describe the characteristics of the three undefined terms of geometry, point, line, and plane. Number 2, define the subset of a line and angle. Number 3, illustrate point, line, plane, ray, line segment, and angle using models. Number 4, sketch and label point, line, plane, ray, line segment, and angle using geometric notations. And identify and name point, line, plane, ray, line segment, and angle given the figure. So lahat po ng objectives na ito ay gagawin po natin in our discussion. Okay, so let's begin discussing the different undefined terms in geometry. So I'm going to present the different undefined terms by the following. We have term, the model, how to name, and description. So the first term is a point. So a point, its model is a dot and a letter beside. So bakit po kaya may letter? To name a point. Kaya how to name, that is point M. And the description of a point or the definition of a point is a point has no size and dimension. So what are the real life model of a point? We have the first one, the dot on a die that is represent a point, and also the tip of a pen that is a point, and also your earrings and the button. So these are some of the real life model of a point. Another undefined terms in geometry is a line. So that is the term. How about the model of a line? So this is the model of a line. We have a straight line. So a straight line, we can have a points on a line. We have 2 points here, point A and point B. And also we have a small letter on one side of the line. Okay, so notice here sa ating model, pag sinabi nating line, meron tayong arrowhead in opposite direction. That means you can extend the line. Okay? So this is the model of a line. How about how to name a line? So to name a line, we can use the small letter here. So we can name this line as line P. And another way to name the line is that by using 2 points. Okay? So here, we can name this line as line AB. Or in symbol, line AB, okay, mayroon po siyang line above. And also, we can interchange the points. We have line BA. So, pwedeng AB or pwedeng BA. So, in symbol, this is line BA. Now, what is the description or definition of a line? A line is made up of points and has no thickness or width. It has arrowhead at its end. So yan po yung description ng line. So what are the real life model of a line? So there are some. We have the crayon or also your pen that represent a line. And also another real life model is the electric wires and the lines in the grass field. So these are some real life model of a line. So marami pa pong real life model that we can see around. Another undefined term in geometry is that plane. So the term is a plane. Now, what is the model of a plane? So this is the model of a plane. We have here this one, and we have points inside the plane. We have point B, point A, and point C. At meron din tayong small letter on one corner. So yung mga different letters na ito ay pwede po natin gamitin to name the plane. So how to name the plane? Ito po yung pagpapangalan ng plane. We can use the small letter on one corner. We have plane M. So pwede po nating tawagin ito na plane M. Or if you want points on a plane, to name the plane, kailangan 3 points ang meron tayo. Okay, we have plane ABC or plane CBA. So, kahit na ano yung mauna at mahuli sa letters sa pagkuha ng pangalan ay okay lang po yon. Okay? That is how to name a plane. How about the description of a plane? A plane is a flat surface that extends without end in all direction. Okay, so here, hindi po end ito ng plane. You can extend the different directions of this plane. Okay, so what are the different real-life model of a plane? So we have some here. Your handkerchief is a plane, or the top of the table is also represent a plane, or your TV screen represent a plane. And there are many objects that we can see around that represent a plane. Okay, so to master the three different undefined terms that we discussed, let's have this example. Name a plane, line, and a point. So sa ating figure, meron po tayong plane, line, and point dito. So let us try to name those. Unahin po natin yung point. What are the different points in this figure? We have point D, this one, point E, this one, point F, this one, and point P, okay, this one. So, these are the different points in our figure. How about next is a line? So, do we have line in our figure? Yes, meron po tayong line. So, how to name this line? So, pwede po nating unahin itong small letter na pangalan ng line, which is N. We call this one as line N. Okay? Or by using two letters to name the line. So it can be line DE, pwede na po yun kasi two letters na, or in symbol, DE and then line above. Another one, line EF, okay, this one. And the fourth one is line DF, okay, D and then F. So kahit na alin po dito sa points na ito, basta't dalawa, then we can use that to name the line. Okay. Okay, so how about a plane here? Do we have a plane? How to name the plane? So here, we can use this small letter on one corner here. This is letter T, and that is one of the name of the plane. We have plane T. So another way to name the plane is by using three letters inside the plane. So we can use the three letters. We have D, E, P. So this one, three points or three letters. We have D, F, P here, or we can use E, F, P. So hindi po pwedeng gamitin yung three points or three letters that fall in one line. Just like this one, D, E, F, hindi po pwedeng gamitin as name of the plane kasi yan po ay nag-fall in one line. Okay? Another example to master the lesson, example number 2, determine whether each of the following suggests a point, a line, or a plane. So these are the different objects given in words. We have number 1, mirror. Is it a plane, a line, or a point? So the answer there is a plane. How about number 2, idolize? What is that? That is a line. How about number 3, CP screen? Okay, so is that line, plane, or point? That is a plane. Very good. How about number 4, a needle tip? What is that? That is a point. And number 5, stylus. What is stylus? Is the plane, line, or point? That is a point. For number 6, piece of paper. What is piece of paper? It represent, is it a point, line, or plane? So the answer is plane. How about last, number 7, strand of hair. Strand of hair represent, of course, a line. So if you got all the correct answer, very good. Okay, so aside from the undefined terms of geometry, we will also discuss the subsets of a line and angle. So I'm going to present by using term, model, how to name, and description. Okay, so what is the first subset of a line? So we have array. So array is a subset of a line. Okay, so what is the model of array? So its model is just like this one. Notice here sa ating model, we have endpoint here and the one direction ay meron siyang arrowhead. Okay, and also this one, we have endpoint and one arrowhead. Now, how to name array? So to name array, okay, we use the model. So the first ray here, we have points A, B. So to name this ray, we name this one as ray AB. Okay, this one, or in symbol, AB and then symbol of ray. How about this one? MN or points MN on array. So to name this ray, we have ray NM or NM and then sa taas niya ay symbol ng ray. So notice here sa pagpapangalan ng ray, always ang unang nilalagay natin sa pinagtabi natin yung two letters ay unahin natin yung endpoint. Just like this one. Ang endpoint ay A kaya this is ray AB. Okay. And this one, ang endpoint ay N. So we name this one as ray NM. Okay. So unahin po natin kung ano po yung endpoint. How about the description of array? So ito po yung simple description or definition of array. Array has definite starting point called endpoint and extends without end in one direction. Okay. I'm going to present a line here. So paano ba nag-umpisa ang ray, yung model ng ray? So we have line P or line AB here. Kapag tinanggal natin yung one side just like this one. Okay, tinanggal ko po yung one side here, then we call this one as ray. Okay? Another one, we have line AB. How about kung dito po natin i-cut yung line? I-cut ko po yung line on one side. Okay, so meron na pong endpoint yung ating line. So hindi na po line ang tawag dito, kundi ray. Okay, so that is the model of array. Okay, so how about the real life model of array? So we have this one, the flashlight that is represent array, and also the javelin throw, and then if you throw a ball away from you, that is represent array. Okay, so another subset of a line is a line segment. So that is our term, line segment. So what is the model of a line segment? This is the model. We have AB. And for that points AB, if you connect, then it form a line segment. So how to name a line segment? So to name a line segment here, from this model, we name this model as line segment AB or in symbol AB and then symbol of a line segment. Okay. So notice here sa ating line segment ay wala po siyang arrowhead on both directions. Okay. So from the word segment, yun po ay kinuha from line or part of a line is a line segment. Another way to name a line segment is that pwede po nating interchange or unahin yung B. Aside from line segment AB, pwede naman pong line segment BA. Okay, this one. Okay? And the description or definition of a line segment is that a line segment is a part of a line that is bounded by two distinct endpoints and has a fixed length. So, from the word fixed length, ibig sabihin, eksakto lang po yung length. So, hindi po pwedeng iksiyan, hindi po pwedeng extend yung ating line. Okay, so what are the different real-life model of a line segment? Okay, I have here some. We have pencil. Pencil is a model or real-life model of a line segment. And we have this one, straight light. Okay, and then the canal, that is or that are some of the model of a line segment. Okay, so another term is angle. So what is the model of angle? So this is the model of angle. Notice here, we have two rays here. We have ray BA and we have ray BC. If you're going to combine at endpoint, then that is the model of an angle. Okay, how to name an angle? So ito po yung ating model ng angle. Paano po natin papangalanan yung angle na ito? So we name this one as angle ABC or in symbol of angle ABC. So nasaan po yung angle ABC? We have A, B, C. So take note na kapag nagpangalan tayo ng angle, always yung pinakang vertex ng angle ay nasa gitnang letters. So A, B, C. Okay, this one. So pwede kasing baliktarin yung letters sa ating model to name this angle. We have angle CBA. So pwede pong pa-counterclockwise. So CBA. But be sure na yung B ay still nasa gitna po ng letters. Okay? So that is how to name this angle. Okay? So in symbol, we have angle CBA. And also, kapag meron po tayong number here sa ating angle, pwede po natin gamitin to name the angle. So we have angle 1 or in symbol ng angle and then 1. So these are the different ways to name this angle. How about the description or definition of angle? An angle is formed by two rays that have a common endpoint but are not part of the same line. Okay. Now, what are the other terms about angle? We have vertex, nabanggit ko kanina. Ang point B here is a vertex. Okay? Sa pagpapangalan po ng ating angle, yung vertex po ay nandito po sa pinakang gitnang letters. Okay. So ano po ba yung ibig sabihin ng vertex here? Vertex, the common endpoint of two rays that form an angle. So ito po ay endpoint ng ray BA and also the endpoint of ray BC. Okay? So kapag sila po ay nag-meet and form an angle, then that is called a vertex. Another one ay sides. So, ang tawag po dito ay sides of an angle. Okay, so yung sides po ng angle ay two rays that make up the angle. Okay? Okay, so how about the real-life model of an angle? Here, the first example here, real-life model is that a pizza pie. If you cut one or cut a piece of pizza pie is that represent an angle. And also a scissor represent an angle. Then the hands of the clock represent an angle. And also this kind of chair represent an angle. Okay, to master the lesson that we discussed, let's have this example. Use the figure to name examples of each term. Number 1, 3 distinct points. Number 2, 2 distinct lines. Number 3, 3 distinct rays. Number 4, 3 distinct segments. And number 5, 2 distinct angles. So we're going to name those by using this figure. Okay, so let's start for number 1, 3 distinct points. So, name 3 points from the figure. So, there are many points here. So, lahat po ng letters dito ay represent a point. So, mean to say, kahit saan po dito pwede. So, I'm going to name all. So, we have A to G. We have point A, point B, and so on. So, lahat po dito na letters represent a point. Okay? How about number 2? Two distinct lines. So, name two distinct lines here. So, here, ano po yung mga lines here? So, dalawa lang po yung lines dito. So, itong GA na ito, that is not a line kasi isa lang po yung arrowhead. So, pag sinabi po nating line, dapat dalawa yung arrowhead. Ano po? So, dalawa lang po yung lines natin dyan. We have line CF. Okay, this one. Line CF, that is a line or represent a line. Another one, line BE. Okay, this one, line BE. Okay, so these are the two distinct lines. Okay, so how about number 3? 3 distinct rays. So name 3 distinct rays here. Okay, so asan po yung 3 rays here? We have letter A, ray GA. Okay, this one, GA is a ray because it has endpoint. Okay, another one, ray GF. Okay, GF here. So from G to F there, then that is a ray. Okay, another one, letter C, ray GE. Okay, this one, ray GE is a ray here and many more. So pwede pong ray GB. So ito po ay ray from G to B and ray GC. So there are more. Okay? So that is how to name the 3 rays there. Okay, for number 4, we have Name three distinct segments. Okay, so pag sinabi po nating segments, we have two endpoints. So ito po yung three segments na napili ko mula po dito sa figure na ito. Okay, BG or segment BG. Okay, this one. Letter B, CG. Okay, CG. Okay, is a segment. And letter C, GE is a segment. Okay. For number 5, name two distinct angles. Okay, so there are many angles formed here, but we're going to name two only. Okay, so magbigay nga ng dalawang angles dyan. So marami lang po yan. So ito po yung aking napili na dalawang angles, pero tatlo na po yung aking na-present. Angle FGA. Okay, this one. FGA. Asan po yung F, G, and then A? Okay, this angle. So, i-mark ko po yung angle. Okay, this one. Another one, letter B, angle BGA. BGA. Okay, this angle represent an angle. Okay, this one. Okay, and last, letter C, EGC. Okay, this one, EGC. Okay, this angle. So, yung angle po na iyan, yung tinutukoy ng letter C. Letter C. Okay? So, those are the different angles and many more here. Okay? Okay, for our activity for this lesson, letter A, name the figure in different ways. Give at least 3 names. So ito po yung aking figure na ibibigay, and then you are going to name this figure in 3 different names. Okay? So I have here 1, 2, 3 blanks here. So ibibigay ko po itong activity ninyo. Try to comment down your answer. So let's see how you name this figure. Salamat sa panonood mga anak. I hope you learned something from my video lesson. So see you on my next discussion about geometric construction of perpendicular lines and parallel lines. So I'm going to teach you how to construct parallel lines and perpendicular lines.